right, man, let's talk about the Desmond Bane trade. Why it could be bad news for the Detroit Pistons. No, they traded 4 first-round picks for him, KCP and Cole, or Ho Anthony, as this channel calls him, for Desmond Bane. And I'm like, damn, that might be too much for Ja Morant. So them trading all that for Desmond Bane, who never made an All-Star team. I think he averaged around 20 points, good defensive player. I think most people remember him in Piston history for him having being him saying he was promised that the Pistons was going to draft him, and I think they took Sadiq Bey and Isaiah Stewart over him. That was the Killian draft. So I think we all remember that. We got so many of those stories, whether Donovan Mitchell, whether it was Tyrese Halliburton, whether, a lot of guys they passed up on that thought Devin Booker, they was going to be Detroit Pistons, right? So, but, now that they might go out there, try to get a Trey Murphy, or, try to get a Lauri Markkanen, who did make an all-star team. I think he might have made one, or the only one he made as an alternate. Somebody got injured. I could be wrong. I think he made one flat out. I can't be right. But whatever. Now you're going to start to see guys like Trae Young, Ja Morant price just shot up, Jaren Jackson Jr. price shot up. You know what I'm saying? Now you're starting to see, if Desmond Bane go like that, a lot of them guys, made an all-star team. A lot of them guys made an all-star team. So if you going to start to see, Desmond Bane get four first-round picks, and they got Phoenix number 16th pick next year, which most people think Phoenix is going to be pretty horrible. I think they're supposed to be keeping Devin Booker. Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is going to get interesting. Because now if Desmond Bane could go for 4 first-round picks, some swaps in there and stuff. I hate when people drive slow and then try to speed up. I do it too, though. Like, no, you was just driving slow. Beat it. But, now you see that's the going rate for him. I mean, everybody else price point is pretty much just shot the hell up. Everybody else shit just shot up. I would have never thought he would have went for that much. And me personally, if I'm Orlando, 2 things. I thought y'all needed more Ja Morant. I thought that's a good trade for Ja Morant. For Desmond Bane, that's no disrespect, because Desmond Bane can get buckets. I think Orlando got one of the better defensive backcourts. You know what I'm saying? I think their defensive backcourt is out cold. But as far as, distributing the ball amongst Franz and Paolo Branchlow, I think that's more what they need, and maybe they can think Jalen Suggs can grow into that. Maybe they think Suggs can be that guy. So, but that's bad news for, teams like the Pistons trying to facilitate something. And the good news for the Pistons is the fact that they have Tobias Harris' expiring contract. So if the Phoenix Suns, you looking to trade Kevin Durant, the price just went up. If they got, you figure that, Bane is younger, he only 25, 27, 26. I get it. But in reality, Kevin Durant's a Hall of Fame superstar. 2-time NBA champion, 2 times NBA Finals MVP. Even at 30, about to be 37 to start the next year. You thinking like, yo, I can get a 40 ball. I can get at least 4 first-round picks for him. At least 3. If they ain't going for that. So that just fucked the trade market up, honestly. And I'm just thinking, like, maybe Orlando just figured they need more perimeter scoring, and maybe they feel like they can develop Anthony Black into the point guard of the future. Now, there was some talk that Orlando and them was interested in getting LaMelo Ball. I don't see LaMelo going from Charlotte to Orlando. If he gonna go somewhere, he gonna go somewhere moving up the NBA perennial ladder. A team with visibility. Lakers, Boston, shit like that. New York, not saying any of them teams are viable options. I'm just saying. You know. So yeah, I see him doing that, man. But yeah, right now they just blew up the trade market with that trade. I feel like they very much so overpaid for Desmond Bane. And when I say you get a two-way score, he can shoot, two-way player, phenomenally defensively. They felt like that's what they needed, but I just feel like that was the groundwork for Ja. If Ja got traded for that, I don't, and kind of Ja's, kind of reputation took a hit with some of the things he did off the court, and also his inability to stay healthy. That caused some issues out there as well too. But nobody would have batted an eye. But this, if Bang went for this, now everybody gonna feel like they want to raise their prices up. So they said it was gonna be a crazy summer. They said it was gonna be a crazy summer in the NBA. Not only did it begin, I believe we just got a signal that it's going to be crazier. I just think it's going to be crazier. I think that's what you figured out. It's going to be crazier. Crazy, right? So any of the trade markets you look at, the price of Trey Murphy might have just went up. I mean, his numbers are similar to Bane. He averaged 20 a 20 ball. So yeah, man, shit just got more expensive. Shit just got more expensive. I can't believe they allowed them to make trades through the NBA Finals. They had never announced to let them push that through if that was the Lakers in the finals or Celtics or something like that. Shit. But the ticket just went up for the Pistons, man. It just went up. The ticket just went up. So, it is what it is, man, honestly. It is what it is. So, a lot of the guys, they could be looking forward to bringing to the franchise and bringing to the team. Their ticket just went up. And I believe you can blame Orlando, but whoever running Memphis pulled the finesse of the summer so far, or the finesse of the offseason so far. We ain't quite to the summer. That clock still broke. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, wherever I'm at in the comment section. I'm a lot of different places. Back on Facebook. Appreciate y'all. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Peace.